Hey everybody, what's up? Jamie Santana, Ryan Bailey. We're gonna have a little Q&A time to help you understand or maybe help you decide if you're hanging out in the doorway of the upcoming teacher training. March 9th at Yoga Reclaimed, we have teacher training and we'd love to have you. So we're gonna help push you over the fence to the good side. Okay, ready? Here we go. Hi Ryan.
I'm a little nervous.
Are
I
you
haven't
nervous?
been interviewed so long.
This
Hold
is
on.
a very professional interview.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. Hi, Ryan Bailey. Can you help me understand why I would take a teacher training? Or who is eligible for a teacher training? A little two-part question.
Okay. So, who's eligible for teacher training? I mean, anybody who's a human on the planet and wants to take teacher training can. And that's the first thing to know, that it's not limited to anybody. Obviously, having a little bit of experience does, sweeten the pot a little bit for, physically knowing the practice a little bit more. But it's really open to anybody. I think the first part to really address is the idea of teacher training in itself. And we call it teacher training, and I'm not really sure that that's the best way to approach it, just because it seems limiting in that I would take a teacher training because I want to teach yoga. And we are teaching people how to teach yoga, but we're really teaching people how to develop a home practice, develop a better understanding of the practice and themselves in that practice. So that seems like a very limiting scope, which may seem that it limits the people who are eligible or interested in it. So I do believe it's for anyone, and not everyone who takes yoga teacher training is really, ambitious about going out and sharing yoga with the world. They might be ambitious about helping themselves grow. Mm-hmm. And so I think anybody can do that, just like I think anybody can do yoga. I think the thing is, finding the right style of yoga and finding the right teacher. And so I think that's, opens it up to anybody. And then, why would I take a teacher training? Really, if I want to develop, a stronger connection to myself. And I'm willing to dive in and see my strengths and my weaknesses and everything that I'm about. And I think the process of learning to teach yoga helps us access that. So, I don't even have all the answers or reasons why someone would take a teacher training, but that's kind of the base of it.
That
so.
helps. Yeah. Okay. Why do I take teacher training at Yoga Reclaimed? Ooh.
That's a big question. Honestly, I feel like we're really good at what we do, and I try to teach the students that I'm blessed to serve and be a part of. That they have to own their gifts, and they have to own their strengths and their powers, and everything that comes along with that. And sometimes we see ourselves and shy away from. We have a ton of experience teaching yoga. I think both of us in our career of teaching yoga have been blessed with the opportunity to teach a lot of yoga in a condensed period of time, and I think that's what's helped me develop my skill set as a teacher. And I'm always continuing to educate and learn and practice and be a student as well. I really am. And the practice automatically always keeps us humble, so that's a good thing. But beyond just the teaching part of it, we have many hours of teacher trainings under our belts in terms of participating. I've led teacher trainings for years and have a lot of experience in leading groups of people doing that. The other side of the coin really is that we have a lot of experience outside of that. So in the field of health and nutrition, I have a degree in health promotion, and so that has definitely helped me develop more than just teaching yoga and being able to help and serve people in other ways. So, I ran and managed a fitness business for over 15 years, and I had trainers and led programs and workshops and just all kinds of things. So I think a lot of it has to do with the depth of experience that we're bringing to the table. The other aspects that I feel like would draw somebody to come do training with us is I'm a firm believer of, you got to go to the place that feels really good to you. And if you've practiced here and had the opportunity to practice with any of our teachers, you can see what we're about and what's going on here. Our staff is amazing. We're at a really sweet spot, with the studio just being a thriving community that's growing, and ultimately we really need help. I want to keep the movement moving and keep the people that are teaching for us, keep the vision alive, not only the vision of ourselves, but the individual visions that they have too. So What else? As far as our teacher training, you know, what brings us to the choice of like, why would you come here versus somewhere else? You know, you got to go to the place that speaks to you, and go to the people that you trust, and you trust in your teachers, and they help lead you and shine the light in the places that you need to see. And we have people in our lives that do that for us, and so we're involving many other teachers other than just Jamie and I. So, you know, we have people on staff that will come in and chip in and help us out in areas that maybe aren't our strong suits, or the places they're just so gifted we want to share. You know, and other teachers in the community, from Ashtanga teachers to nutritionists to chiropractors to, you know, who names it? We're still adding people to the list of people that will come and do guest spots and help us out. So it's a big task to run a teacher training and lead one. So I've learned from experience to involve other people and let them, you know, share their gifts with the group. So that's not a short answer, but
sounds good to me.
I mean, we have a lot of fun. You know, like we love what we do, and so I do know that like it is a serious thing, and it's a hard work, and it's all those things. But we're gonna have a blast, and it's gonna be an experience that, you know, most people can't put into words.
Well, it's something that you never forget. It's not something that you're like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that.
No, I think the other thing people don't understand, maybe not, is that you're doing it in community. And so you're taking this big journey and this exciting thing, and this something super terrifying at times because you're speaking in front of people. I might ask you to sing. And all those things are just sharing parts of you that you may not be as confident in. But you get to do it in a group of like-minded people, and that support system, I think, is super sweet. And again, I know the people that are signed up already. I'm super excited to work with the people that are signed up already, and you know, I encourage more people, obviously, to join, you know, what it is that we're doing, because I feel like it's super unique and special. It's just a sweet time right now, and you know, the space that I'm at personally in my life, the space that the studio's in, and yeah.
Cool. I think it's safe to say it's a loving, supportive, safe environment to grow as a human.
Totally, 100%. Like, yeah.
So my last question. One last question.
Okay.
What is your goal for people coming out of teacher training at Yoga Reclaimed?
I would say my goal is a couple of things, and obviously I don't want to talk too long about it, but one of my goals as a yoga instructor to offer that help for people is to give people the building blocks to structure yoga classes, depending on who they want to teach. You know, some people want to just teach their grandma at home and help them out, and their kids, or you know, schools. You know, it's endless. You know, everybody could use some yoga. It's just, again, finding the right type of yoga. So one thing I think that makes us dynamic is that we teach different styles and types of yoga, and we try to find the right fit for people, as we're not teaching just one style of yoga and you just have to conform to that. So the goal is to give people a foundation, and you know, people talk a lot about like finding their voice and their authentic self. Well, I think you find that over time, and you may not find that in 200 hours of a yoga teacher training, but what you will find is a solid base to work with until you do find it, so that you're not wandering around lost. And you know, through anatomy, through conscious sequencing, through understanding the body and how to process and build classes, that's what I'm looking for. And as a bigger result, expansive beyond just the yoga practice, I'm really looking to help people just become the best version of themselves. I really believe that. Like when you come to yoga, like I'm just trying to get you to see yourself. I'm trying to get you to find the best possible version of yourself, to make the best possible choices for what you really want to do in your life. And we use teaching yoga as a facilitator to create that, but you don't even have to teach yoga. You know, I've never seen anybody experience it, good or bad, a yoga class or a teacher training. You know, it's not all of it's pretty, but it's all an experience that we're all truly blessed to have. And once we experience it and go through it, then we know. And so the people that have already been there, you know what I'm talking about. But this is also for the people that may not understand like what a teacher training is about, why I would do it, and why I would do it here versus anywhere else.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so in short, we're amazing, but more importantly, you're really amazing. And if you do teacher training with us, you're going to get a solid foundation to be an even more badass human being. That sounds kind of cool.
Duh.
Okay, March 9th, See you there.
Look it up on the website if you want more information, and if you need, you could call us and text
On the
us,
phone or
email us. They have the interweb
Yeah.
now, and so you could use technology to get a hold of us.
send us a fax. Wait, I don't think
We don't have a fax. Telegram. I don't know if they still
Telegraphic.
have
Beep, boop, beep,
those.
boop.
Okay,
All right.
but just reach
Peace.
out, and we would love to meet you. And
We want to
just
know you.
Come see us.
Peace, homies of the
Goodbye.
world. Bye.